Hello friend, today we are discuss new agricultural strategy green revolution in India. First, the term green revolution was first used by William Byrd and Norman Borlaug is the father of the green revolution. What do you mean by green revolutions? The green revolution means the introduction of high yielding varieties of seeds and the increased use of chemical fertilizers and irrigations are known collectively as green revolution. It provided the increase in production needed to make India self-sufficient in food grains, thus the improve the agriculture sector in India. The high-yielding wheat was first introduced to India in 1968 by American agronomist Norman Borlaug. Borlaug has been hailed as father of green revolution, but M.S. Swaminathan is known as father of green revolution in India. The green revolution is the term used to describe a new strategy of agriculture development introduced in the late 1960s in India. The main features of green revolution in India were first is the high yielding variety seeds promise to produce much greater amount of grains on a single plants. Then use of advanced technology, chemical fertilizers, pesticides and well developed system of irrigations. Then these steps solved food crisis in India and made India self-sufficient in food grains. Then this led to higher income growth and reduced poverty. And last, this led to commercialization of agricultures. Then what are the new strategy adapted in Green Revolution program? First one is the high yielding variety programs, then multiple cropping programs, then integrated development of dry areas, then plant protection measures, then increased use of fertilizers, then new irrigation concepts. First, high yielding variety programs. The high yielding variety program was launched in the Kharif of 1966 to 67 with an objective to attain self-sufficient in food by 1970 to 71. The core philosophy of the program was to increase the productivity of food grains by adapting latest variety of inputs of crops. Introduction of new high yielding varieties of improved seeds and enhanced application of the fertilizers and extended use of pesticides were its main features. In the objective of high yielding variety programs to assess the spread of the various high yielding varieties in different parts of the country and also determine the extent of such spreads. The next objective is to ascertain the reaction attitude of cultivations. What are the technical characteristics of high yielding variety programs? First is the field with proper drainage facility and control irrigations. In this program also susceptibility of varieties to pests like gall fly and diseases like bacterial blight. Then use in short duration varieties, then dwarf varieties, and also the characteristics is the responsive for higher doses of fertilizer application. High yielding varieties are coarse, so market price is invariably lower than other medium and finer varieties. Next is the multiple cropping programs. Means the proper arrangement of irrigation and use high yielding variety seeds enable the farmers to grow more than one crop in a year. For example, in wheat and rice rotation, the moong and sunflower can be sown in a same fields. Due to multiple cropping, production of food grains has increased tremendously. This program was launched during the 1967 to 68. The target then was put 3 million hectares over which multiple cropping was to be done. The four major scientific ingredients of multiple cropping systems are short duration and photo insensitive varieties, then agronomic practices which can maximize the genetic potential for yields, then coordinated strategy of pest and disease controls. Next one is the plant protection measures, means the strategy using as a pest and diseases have been causing severe damage to crops. Plant protection has been considered another major component of new agriculture strategy. This program includes seed treatments, intensive aerial ground spraying, and weed controls. The plant protection forms an important part of increased production. The, the efforts are being made to popularize effective weed control through use of herbicides. In this program, for ground and aerial spraying operation, the use of pesticides is considered as a key input for the development of agriculture. During the Green Revolution period, use of pesticide has increased considerably. Thank you.